Yo, guys, I just recorded an interview with my one on one client, Lisa, who went from being a jobless mother to making over 3K a month with her YouTube automation channel. I did around a 30-minute interview with her where she explains what she did, how she felt, how she experienced working with me on this, and how her life looked before and now after doing this. So I'm going to show you that interview right now after this. I highly recommend you giving it a watch because it also shows like the roadblocks she was facing, the things she was unclear about, and why she actually joined the program. So keep on watching. It's a 30-minute interview. It's very valuable. And I hope that you will take action on this and also will achieve the results that Lisa has achieved. All right.
Hey,
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. Thank you. Yeah, we actually just spoke on our coaching call, right? But thank you for making your time to coming on here again.
Yes, no problem.
Mhm. So, Lisa, for the past few months, we have worked together on setting up your Faceless YouTube channel. You've seen very good success from that, and in a way, it probably is like in the works of changing your life. So, yeah, I would like to ask you a couple of questions about how you experienced this, what we've been working on for you, what worked, what didn't work, and just how your life is looking now, or like how it changed you and yeah, how you just liked going through this under my guidance. Okay.
Yes, yes, of course.
Perfect. So Lisa, could you first, for everyone seeing this, tell me a little bit about yourself, like who you are?
Yes, a couple of years I just graduated and I started like my first real job. Yeah, my first real job as an adult. And I worked 40 hours and everything was like fine, was okay. I was doing good. But then I got pregnant, I became a mother, and yeah, my priorities shifted a little bit because yeah, I wanted to be with my little baby, and I didn't want to work 40 hours anymore. So I was looking for other ways to yeah earn money, and then yeah, I found you. Um, yeah, and I thought this is something that I could do, something realistic that I could do. So yeah, then I joined your program or your service.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think it's such a cool story because you're my first client who, like, I've worked with people before who I knew from the past, but you were the first and only person from like we met in college, right? Or knew each other from college, and
Yeah.
that actually took me up on this and trusted in it and believed that I wanted to try it and also seen such great success from it. So that's yeah, I think that's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, it's also one thing that I thought like yeah, I knew you from college, so that is like more something that I would trust rather than yeah, buy something
And
from
talk to
someone
some
I
random person online.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 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 and yeah. So you said you're a mother now. You got pregnant, and um, then you wanted to like while you were not working, like make some extra money, right? Is was that like the main driver for you to do something like this, or?
Yes, and yeah, I didn't want to work like 40 hours for like a minimum yeah, how do you say it? Loan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was looking for other ways to like still keep working, but then yeah, find another way to earn more money.
Mm-hmm.
And something that I actually like doing and be creative, and yeah, I think this is something where I can do all those things. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. 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 Because that is also like, or was my official like first question for you, which is, what was your problem before you bought or joined like this Faceless Tuber School program or the YouTube Automation Mastery program? Was it that you like didn't have a job and wanted more income, or was it losing your job and wanting something else? What was like the main thing you were facing or issue you had or problem you faced? Yeah.
Yeah, I liked my job what I did before, but then yeah, it was like I wanted something new. I wanted more money because I was like working 40 hours, and yeah,
Mhm.
I could do something else with all that time. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a combination of all those things. And
Yeah.
then also I became a mother, so I wanted to have more time, but
Yeah.
still keep the same money, so or more. So Yeah, it's I think a
Yeah.
combination of all those
I
things.
think that's the beautiful thing about this, like where just now we on our call we talked about like how you now even earn more than your previous job used to do, but
Yeah,
you get to spend time with your child at home while you're also running these channels and making more or even
exactly.
the same or even more income from what you're doing with this, right?
With even less hours of work. So
Exactly.
yeah.
And that's amazing. Yeah, that's really amazing. Yeah.
Yes, it really is. And at first, it's always like I was a little bit hesitant from when I thought, is this going to work? Is it something for me? But then, yeah, if you find something and you think this might work for you and it looks realistic, then yeah, I just give it a shot and just try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and my compliments for you on doing so because that's where most of the people get stuck or don't do it. Like they are like, oh, this looks cool. I maybe want to try, but they never do it, or they're skeptical, or they think everything is a scam online. But yeah, you didn't fear that and was curious and just tried it. And now you're where you are now with this, right? So that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, exactly.
Lisa, what results have you gotten from running these Faceless channels under my guidance? Like, how have past few months looked for you?
So yeah, I first started with your school product or service, and then yeah, I found all this information. But then with the one-on-one, how do we say it? With the one-on-one calls, I got like really the direction that I needed to go. I find like specific points that I need to work on. So yeah, in a way, it guides you to be more. How could I say this? Be more efficient in a way,
Mhm.
than rather than try something and it might or might not work out. So you
Yeah,
get like, yeah, you get like the good um,
guidance maybe you're trying to.
guidance. Yeah, maybe the good guidance that you need to keep
Yeah,
on the right path. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's honestly what I heard from most people that I work with is it's very overwhelming to start something new, right?
yeah,
And like I'm not perfect. I don't know everything, but I do know how to get you started and how to get up and running and things to avoid mostly from working with all these other people, from the mistakes I made myself, my friends made. So
yeah,
I think that's the main thing very often, like avoiding the stupid mistakes so you can make progress over time in the good direction.
yeah. That's something that I thought was really important because I could just start myself, but then I would probably do the same things or the same mistakes that you made, and that could save me a lot of time
Mhm.
and money also. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. If you're comfortable sharing these, what is like when I ask about like results you've gotten from this, like would you be comfortable sharing any like monetary values you've made from this or how that's looking now?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, in the beginning when I started, I got like maybe 200, $300 a month.
Hmm.
And then I started with you with the one-on-one program. And then I think in the third month, I would say, in the second or third month, I don't know anymore. I got up to $3,000.
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that was just amazing. And also it's seeing actually happening, that was like, yeah, I was so happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you writing me the messages of your viral videos and
Yeah,
actually reaching like 1K, 2K, and then almost 3K. Yeah.
yeah, I was so happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really happy for that. And now it keeps growing and growing, and sometimes it's lower, it's a bit higher, but yeah, it's I have a baseline now. So
That's amazing. Like that peace
yeah,
of mind you get from at least having that baseline of views and revenue coming in, right? Yeah.
exactly. If I'm based on of that, I can also, yeah, I can grow more, but then it's like it's up and running. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's really nice.
exactly. And yeah, like you said before, like what you earned last month or like from this, it's more than you used to earn with your job while actually working less, right? So that
Exactly, yeah. So that's like,
almost, yeah, you feel like illegal.
yeah, kind of, but yeah, you also work hard, but then you work less hours. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like
it's
when you
just,
think about it, the thing with this is even if you only earn like let's say $10 an hour, from your views you're getting, it still runs in the nights too and in the weekends too while you're
Yeah,
not working or sleeping. And that is
exactly.
where the leverage comes in, right?
I think that was also like a thing for me. Like if I'm not working or if I'm doing something else, this
Yeah.
always keeps running at the background. So that was also a thing for me that I was like, yeah, this is something that
Yeah.
I see that could be working for me.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Like right now, you can take your little child to a park or go do something fun or go for a walk with your partner and still have your channels running for you and making you money, right?
yeah, exactly. So that's yeah,
You don't
for
always
me.
have to be actively working. Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, right. Lisa, why would you recommend this to someone who might be on the fence of starting?
yeah. I would just say give it a try. There's so much information on there. You can do it at your own pace. Yeah, yeah. I would just say try it out. Just
Mm.
do it.
Yeah,
And a lot of people think that what you said before. A lot of people think, yeah, that's cool. I want to do it, but then actually do it because then you can
hmm,
um, see the
hmm,
changes.
yeah. Experience it yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing for most people trying something like this is just not being afraid, just trying it out, jumping in and just taking action, even though that action is probably not going to be perfect, you still want to just try it at least. Yeah.
Yes, because I had the same. I made mistakes in the beginning too, and it's not
Mhm.
perfect, but then you get better and better at yeah, doing the things that you do, so
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah. Yeah. I always think about this myself whenever I want to do something new or learn something new. You have to be like brave enough to look stupid or look like a fool when starting, because everyone has to start somewhere and you got to start from zero and
Yeah,
learn along the way. But if your ego is too big, like to not look stupid when you do something new, then you will never get somewhere, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. What was your main concern, Lisa, that would have prevented you from buying this or getting started with me? And what put your fears to rest?
My main concern, yeah, buying it and not getting something out of it. But then
Hmm.
yeah, that would be something. But then based on the school subscription, if I didn't like it, yeah, I could cancel it like uh yeah, for the next month. And then yeah, I tried something, I learned something, yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't is something for me, and then yeah, just leave it at that. So
Hmm.
I didn't really had a concern. I was just like, I will try it out and just see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, but put it to rest. Yeah, finding so much information in there that yeah, it was really valuable for me.
Hmm.
I could do it at my own pace. There was no really a rush, or you had to do it on a specific timing or anything like that.
Hmm.
So I had all the time in the world to just figure it out, yeah,
Yeah.
what I wanted to do
Yeah.
and how I should do it. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. So that really helped you feeling more secure about starting this. So you started in the group coaching community on school, which is $50 a month. You did that for a few
exactly.
months. And then you were like, okay, I want to take things serious now and get more one-on-one guidance. And then you upgraded to the one-on-one program with me, right?
Exactly, yeah. And
Mhm.
in the school service that you have, there's also like a structure what you should follow. So for me, that's really
Mhm.
yeah, nice, because you can get like you can do something step by step
Mhm.
instead of here's the information, just do it.
Yeah.
So it gives you also a little guidance and structure.
Yeah.
So it's not like yeah, you
Yeah.
start somewhere and just try it out. It's
Yeah.
really
So it's
structured. So that's
not
really
all
nice that
about.
you did that.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no worries. I said that that's really structured, so that's really nice that you did that. So people, yeah, you give people a little guidance on how to start.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm glad you like the way it goes. Yeah, yeah. I like
Yeah.
structure, so I've done coaching programs in the past myself, and I think that's the main thing when you start something new. You just want a step-by-step system that you can follow along and don't get overwhelmed by all the other things that are out there, right?
Yeah, exactly. And by doing these steps, you also build your whole channel. So it's
Hmm.
really learning by doing, and that's like exactly how I am. I'm not like learning things and then someday I will try it out. No, just learn it and do it immediately, so you know, yeah, what you need to do. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think that's a great mindset to have. You just got to start something and see how it goes, you know, and the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take you to get results too. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Lisa, if you were to recommend this one-on-one Faceless YouTube coaching program to your best friends, what would you say to them?
Do it.
Yeah.
It only costs you $50 a month, and
Yeah.
just do it because you can make a lot more out of it, and
Yeah.
you get that money back if everything
Yeah.
is up and running. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I
yeah,
think especially like you say, yeah, like of course the one-on-one coaching is a bit more expensive, but you can literally start for free on my YouTube channel or Instagram. You can do the group coaching community with the courses for 50 a month, and it
yeah,
will cost you $50 one time if you watch everything and leave again, right? So if you think
yeah,
about it, what do you really have to lose, right?
yeah. You can also, like, if you don't have the money, you can try with your school service, and then if you
Exactly.
make more of, yeah, or you have more money, you can then try the one-on-one coaching. Because I
Mhm.
was hesitant to start it too, but now I made that money back in a way. So yeah, based on that, I can grow even more. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Great advice. Thank you. Lisa, what made you choose like me and my one-on-one coaching program over anything else you could have done?
yeah. So I was looking at cash cow channels and all the programs, and I knew you from the college, so that was something that
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I know this guy, and there's something, he does something that's more trustworthy than some other people that I don't know or have some, yeah, courses or anything.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe that's a little bit too specific, but yeah, that's why I trusted you more in a way to
Hmm.
try it out.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is fair enough, right? Yeah. If you know someone that's easier to trust, usually what they're doing or selling or providing as a service. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. What are some of the benefits, Lisa, you experienced as a result of joining my program and doing this one-on-one coaching with me?
The benefits, yeah, I just learned a whole new skill that I never did before. Um, and by creating all those videos, you also learn something about a topic that I've never known about.
Yeah.
So yeah, you learn so much, and also, like, yeah, what I just said, skills. You learn everything in detail, how you should do things.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, for me, everything what I did was new. So yeah, you just learn a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Learn a lot of new things in a structured way,
Yeah,
basically. I see.
exactly.
And yeah,
And doing something that I like, and also getting paid for it. That's like,
yeah. I think
yeah,
that's one of the cool things with these YouTube channels, right? You can look at what you like doing yourself or your hobbies or your interests and make a channel around that. Doesn't
yeah,
always work, but in some cases it does work, and then it's really a win-win situation.
yeah, exactly. So you do something that you, yeah, keep reading about or like in real life. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So Lisa, you already at start a little bit explained like what you were doing or who you are, but how was your life looking before you started with my one-on-one coaching program?
Yeah, so I had a job, a 9 to 5 job. I worked 5 days, and was always, it was nice. I really liked my job, my colleagues, but I was always happy when it was weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, now I can just do things um, when I want to,
Hmm. Yeah.
in the day when I want to,
Yeah.
even if it is at night or in the morning, or
Hmm.
I want a day off. I could just do it whenever I want.
Yeah.
Um, so that is a really, really big change for me.
Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think it would be for anyone, right? It basically comes down to that how it sounds like that feeling of being sort of stuck in your 9 to 5 in the rat race and having to live
Yeah,
that standard life that everyone in a 9 to 5 lives, basically to now having sort of the freedom to work when you want and wherever you want, right? Because you just need your
exactly.
laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I have to say that you have to be, because now it looks or it sounds like really amazing, but I have to say um you have to keep working. You
Mm.
don't
Yeah.
need to chill and relax. You have to keep
Yeah.
working. You have to be determined. Yeah, to keep working, because sometimes you can say, "Oh, I will have a day off," and then, "Oh, the next day I can do it too." That's not how it works. You have to,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
have the
because you have two
motivation
good
to
months
keep.
doesn't mean you can go on a forever holiday.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to keep working every day, even if it's just an hour. Um,
Yeah.
so you have to have the motivation to just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's simple, but it's not easy. It's of course it sounds beautiful, but you still gotta put in the work, right? Every day.
Yeah, yes, because you hear everywhere the beautiful stories about
Hmm.
how much money somebody made, but there's also a lot of work behind it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you have really good results going for yourself, but of course, it's not always guaranteed to go like this, right? And
No,
yeah, you had
because like,
uncertainties at the start too, but you
yeah,
kept working on it, you pushed through it, and now here you are, right?
exactly. And now how my channel now is going, it's going a little bit. Um, yeah, the views are not that high that it was last month. So yeah, it's not always like amazing, and
Mm.
you keep a lot of money. If you get a lot of money, you still have to work and yeah,
Mm.
keep growing from that. And then I have how do you say it? I have the um, I'm confident that in the future, or like in within a weeks, that my views will go up. It's just like I have to put in the work.
Yeah, it always fluctuates, and you have to mentally prepare for that and not
Yeah,
get too sad or angry or scared when your views go down a little bit because
exactly. And I
keep
wasn't
working, usually
prepared.
it goes up again too, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't prepared in the beginning, and I was like not angry. Well, kind of angry that I didn't get the views, or it took such a long time, and I was like, why isn't it working? And
Yeah.
yeah, it really played a part in my mood swing. So
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you kept telling me, no, no, it's gonna be fine. Don't get moody. And I was like, no, it doesn't. And yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
now here we are, right? Yeah.
yes,
But I think it's what most people struggle with the most. Yeah. Everyone always thinks it's only up, 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 but usually it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. And slowly it builds bigger and bigger though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that
Compared
you
to
said
what you
that.
just said about how your life was like before starting this, what is life like now that you've experienced like this growth and getting actually these YouTube checks in like did anything change yet or what are you doing with that or how's your life?
Yeah, for now, I just keep investing everything in my channel to grow even more. So,
Yeah.
yeah, my plan is to, yeah, keep investing until I have more time eventually to, yeah, maybe start other channels, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, buy something nice,
Yeah.
or yeah,
Mm.
something like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
for now, just keep investing and
Mm.
uh, hire my team, look for good people in my team, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah. That's
growing.
really smart. Yeah. That you use the money you're making to first of all automate your whole channel now and outsource it and grow it even more. And then when you even make even more, you can start paying out yourself or do fun stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Lisa, what surprised you the most or made you the happiest about joining this one-on-one program with me?
Well, I would say the information, it was so detailed and structured. I'm also like really organized, and I like when things are like structured out for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a combination of those, like all the information, yeah, and
Mhm.
all the structured.
Perfect. Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. Do you have any last words, Lisa, that you would like to share?
Yeah, in the beginning, I was so hesitant to try, but I'm so happy that I actually just do it. I just did it, and yeah, if anybody is like hesitant to try something, just try it.
Mhm.
And if it doesn't work out, or you don't like it, you can just always like cancel your subscription and try something new.
Mhm.
Um, but just give it a try, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. I think that's really good advice and something a lot of people need to hear. Yeah. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for your time and your questions. I really appreciate you, and I'm really happy with the results you've gotten for you and yourself and your family. And yeah, there's much more to come, and I hope to
Yes.
be part of that journey too.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right, talk soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.
So as that was the full interview with my client Lisa, went from being a jobless mother to now making over 3K a month with her Faceless YouTube channel. We've done this and got these results with her in the span of 3 months of her joining my one-on-one program. Now, if this inspired you and you feel like you can relate to Lisa, the position where she was in with her 9 to 5 job and feeling stuck and not having her own time and time freedom and like location freedom and wanting more out of life, then I would recommend you to look in the description of this video and click on the link to see if you qualify to work with me and help me set up your YouTube automation business and empire. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Go click that link in the video and start taking action just like Lisa did. All right. See you on the call, hopefully.